Alright, first and foremost, we're going to say all honor and praise be unto Yahweh Shemel Shai, the double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone, and shalom to the sincere elect out there, teaching religious truth and faith and sincerity. Just want to do a quick response, man, to the collapse of the bridge in Florida, man. You know, and it says Florida bridge collapse. There are bodies down there and we can't get to them. That's right, man. And you know, as you probably heard and seen, and you can see from this picture, man, there was basically a bridge in Florida, man, and it collapsed completely. And this bridge only got put up like I think on Wednesday or something like that, or Tuesday or Wednesday, and basically it collapsed, man, and people are underneath there. So far, there's about 6 confirmed who are dead, but they're saying there's many more people down there, man, and it serves them right, man, because it's his judgment from the Lord. All right, it says the search for survivors called off. The authorities in South Florida on Friday picked through the rubble of a collapsed pedestrian bridge and took the first steps in the inquiries over how a new walkway led to the deaths of at least 6 people, which is going to be more. As emergency workers looked for more bodies beneath the concrete and dust, investigators said that they were only beginning to consider possible failures of engineering, construction, and traffic planning. Officials from the local police to the National Transportation Safety Board are expected to scrutinize an array of concerns, including whether a busy thoroughfare should have been open on a day when the walkway appeared to be undergoing crucial checks and adjustments. Right now, we just want to find out what occurred, what caused this collapse to occur and people to die. And look, man, I'm gonna give you an answer as to why that bridge collapsed and people died. Let's read it in the scriptures. This is Isaiah chapter 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. The Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, doeth all these things, man. So look, man, it's simple and plain to the point. Those people who died, right, and those people who got put to death, that was through the Spirit of the Lord, man. Which it says ahead, this is 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So the Lord kills and makes alive, man. And those people who got squeezed under that 950-ton bridge, it was their judgment, man. Right? Because the scripture says, like, a bird doesn't fall to the earth unless it's sanctioned, man. So how much more a very good portion of people die, you know? It's sanction of the Lord, right? It says as emergency workers looked for more no, I read that bit already. We want to get to the bottom line of what occurred so that we can bring closure to the families, bring closure to the investigation, and so it doesn't happen again. That's the most important thing here. It says the death toll from the collapse of the bridge west of downtown Miami and designed to connect the campus of Florida International university to this city of Sweetwater was expected to rise before daybreak on Friday. It says emergency officials concluded that they would find no additional survivors and called off the search and rescue efforts that they had relied, man. You know, so they stopped the search now. So what? They've currently stopped the search now, man. You know, and guess what? There could be people who are trapped in small spaces whereby they can still like see and breathe, but are just trapped, man. So people are starving there. People are starving there to death or suffocating to death. People have already been flattened. You know. It says at least 8 cars were believed trapped under the remnants of the bridge, and the recovery effort was proven tedious, complex, and rife with perils, as emergency workers labeled early Friday a portion of the bridge that had remained suspended began to crumble when the crews tried to move it, right? So it's like, it's simple and plain to the point, man. Those people who died were just got received their time period of judgment, man. And that happened through the will and power of how about Shishamashai? This is Job 47. Remember I pray thee, whoever prays being innocent, or where will the righteous cut off? And what does that scripture mean? It means, you know, thing is, those people who die condemned, they're innocent, man. But those who are of the Lord's elect do not die condemned. But guess what? Those people who died, they died condemned, man, because it was the time period of judgment, man. You know, this is Psalms. This is Deuteronomy, actually, 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there's no God with me. I kill and make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So really, it's like the Lord kills and He makes alive, man. And in the time of judgment, you know, you can't try and backflip or try and do, or, you know, try and do some push-ups to basically escape that judgment, man. It's impossible. You know, it's totally impossible, man. This is back in Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now I am He, and there's no God with me. I kill and make alive, I win and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Right? And a simple and plain to point. Them receiving their judgment, it was an appointed time. And to this they can carry on their search mission. Look, man, you ain't gonna find anyone who lived. Guess what? It was their appointed time, man. And really, it's like such things are signs of the times, man. Because this earth is gonna experience a great time period of mourning because of their pride, right? And small things such as this are examples for the times ahead. Because really, in comparison to the things that's gonna happen in America and around the world, that is a very small thing, right? This is 2 Kings 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their soul and their destruction draweth nigh. So everyone's getting upset because of this. But the scripture says, woe to the world, man. Because for their soul and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and sword in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. That's talking about that time period of race wars, man. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, but shall not be able. Or because of their pride. Because of their pride, man, their city shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So everyone's getting all emotional about this. But the scripture's saying, because of your pride, man, that he's saying the very towns and cities that you're in, yeah, they're going to be troubled, and the actual house is going to be destroyed, man. Right? And great judgment is coming upon the earth, man. You know, in case you didn't know, man. The scriptures is a time for everything upon the face of the planet. Guess what? We're approaching the time of death, the time of judgment. So with that, I'm going to say, all honor and praise be to our Most High. Double honors posts GMS. Shalom.